the simpler the better. But it's summarizing all the cornerstones of the agreement. Cornerstones are obviously the compensation part, also the non-compete part. We commit to exclusivity in the various segments that the principal is active in. Non-disclosure, what will happen upon termination, those are the cornerstones.
Well, the contracts, they vary in length depending on which country, which area, the requirements, the buying cycles and things, but general rule of thumb, it would be a 12-month contract. So worst case scenario, you've lost a year potential work, and obviously it depends on certain areas.
So it's a 12-month contract with 12 months notice?
It's a 12-month contract with termination on 3 months after. Yeah.
I use the same thing.
Yes,
yeah.
That's what I've worked with.
Yeah.
All our relationships are based on exclusivity, which we believe is very important in any business, because we invest a lot of money, effort and time in developing those brands, and we believe that a case where 3 different parties work on business development or brand development of a specific brand doesn't work.
For us, we've discovered that the jurisdiction is very important, because we're dealing, well, as everyone here, with so many countries. When the worst case scenario happens, we don't want to be dealing with another jurisdiction. We want to, have the UK as the point of reference.
Okay, payment terms for a new distributor is absolutely vital for the success of both parties. Have confidence in what you want to achieve, because invariably a distributor will want to hold on to their money for as long as possible. In the contract, make it clear to them for their first 3, 5, whatever number of orders you want to agree, it's pro forma. They pay up front. That way you're safe. You've actually got it in the bank before you can ship it.
Well, at the moment we've got small geographical area which we cover, which is basically the Czech Republic and Slovakia, but we have been working with our suppliers on extending these geographical area for Central and Eastern Europe as such, which obviously might cover anything between 7 to 15 countries, depending on business environment in the future in those countries.
In relation to the contract, the clauses we find are very important is the determination of the territory, first and foremost, and the product volume in order to build our business plan. Also, the protection of intellectual property is key, especially in far-flung markets.
Very much for a forecast. I mean, we can find that if you pick up a distributor in a small country we don't know very little about, they may promise you the earth, we're going to do 200,000 units this year and this is what we're going to supply. You may turn down another distributor because of that. Now, obviously going forward we have very strict modes of what they can do, what their purchase targets are, whether it's financial, whether it's quantity-wise, and that's an enforceable part of the contract, which is very important going forward.
If you did not stipulate clearly that product should be marketed in a certain way, which is your ways with your guidelines of how to do it, well, you are still responsible because it is your brand that is out there, but you didn't do anything for its representation to be done properly within the market. It is very important.
You're writing your sales, communication, marketing plans, regular reporting, that type of thing, so that you are building that relationship, you're asking for communication and you're responding with communication as well. And meeting up with your distributors on a regular basis is really important, and that can be all written into a good contract.